I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why is everybody attacking blood boxing for what he said? I mean, give him a break. He ain't gotta like nobody if he don't want to. I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays. But what's funny to me is that when the Jewish people say they don't want to be around Germans and things like that, it's acceptable. But if a black man says, hey, I don't want to be around white people or have certain animosity towards white people, it's an outrage. He's a racist. It's like, I don't get it. I mean, our people been through over 500 years of slavery. Don't you think we earned that right? I mean, I'm not comparing another person's struggle and suffering, saying this one was greater than that one. Suffering is suffering. Nobody wants to go through it, so to say whose was greater is just stupid. But what I'm saying is, why there are allowances made for the Holocaust that aren't made for us? You know, the Pope gave us an apology, but gave them billions of dollars. You know, the Jewish people, they don't talk about that. When it comes to slavery, they just be like, oh, okay, well, that's in the past. I mean, the past? I mean, have you seen the indentured certificates? You know what indentured servants were? They were the first slaves to really come over here in the 1600s. In Jamestown, Virginia. They couldn't even get cash. They had to work for their allowances. They had the food, wages, and everything else. And that's basically what's happening today. People are working for lower and cheap income. That's what the country has resorted back to. So you got to ask yourself, have we ever gotten off the indentured servant list contract? I think we all own it. And now they got the Mexicans on it, the black, all the lower income families. They're going to keep you lower income, having you do wages that you should be getting paid more for, you being underpaid. And in return, they're giving you just enough to survive for your family while they get rich. So, I don't understand the attack on blood boxing at all. If he don't like white people, that's his prerogative. His great-grandfather wasn't allowed to use the same bathroom as white people. So that's his prerogative. All you could do is say, hey, that's the way it is. I got black friends whose parents, they don't like white people. That's just them. And they have that prerogative and that right. But how you going to tell somebody else how they should feel? You two or everybody else except. Y'all better get real.